Welcome to another episode of Fearless. I hope you're having a lovely month. Time is flying and it's so crazy how things are changing, constantly changing. And one of the things that's constantly changing is the entrepreneurship phase, right? For the longest time, we thought most entrepreneurs, were older people, but now we are seeing more of the Generation Z come up and really take up the entrepreneurship space, right? So today we'll be talking about entrepreneurship and seeing how COVID-19 has changed the face of entrepreneurship. It is so crazy to realize how many people have closed their businesses, how many people have lost their jobs. And that is why we decided to do this episode. And this is to just feature a couple of businesses that have, come out during this period of COVID-19. Other than that, we just want you to know about them so that you can support. Because I think right now with COVID-19 and seeing how businesses are flopping, how people are losing their jobs, how people do not even have the bare minimum to survive, it is very important for you and I to come together and support some of these businesses. So also, if you have a business that you would like to support, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section. You can leave their number, you can leave their Instagram page, their Facebook page, wherever that we can find them. Make sure to support your friends, make sure to support your family, make sure to support a person that you know has a business. And yes, I think that way we are going to help a lot of people right now through this COVID-19 pandemic. So for this episode, we have just featured two business owners. And of course, that's why I had asked you to please leave a comment of any business owner that you would like to support. And also at the end of the video, we are going to also put a few slideshows of some businesses that we want to extend our support to. So thank you so much. Again, make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to turn on the notification bell. And again, make sure to support during this time. Let's be there for each other during this COVID-19 pandemic.
My name is Shin Linda. I'm a student at Jomo Kenyatta University in my second year of study. And apart from school, I also have a business on Instagram at Street Closet Kenya, where I sell very quality thrifted bags.
This is Chef Mtuva, known as the mobile chef. Okay, basically I'm living in Satellite, but my business is based in Kibra.
I started my business around this year in February. Then I sell quality thrifted bags. I source them from Gikomba. Then I come home, take photos, and then I post them on Instagram.
A mobile chef ni mtu mwenye unamhire ukiwa na events such as meeting, ukiwa na maybe family gatherings, maybe if you have people who are coming to your place and you are confused what you're going to prepare, you normally call the mobile chef to help you out to prepare the meal at your own place. Yeah, that's a mobile chef. So hii idea ilikam kana nafanya job Panari kama chef pale Komi One. So ile design yenye sometimes job inakuwa less, mnapatiwa leave. So nilikuwa na thought naweza fanya nini ni save mabeshte zangu na pia mimi nijihelp ndio tusikuwe tunakuwa tuko cut off kwa biz. So we had a meeting with some of my friends, took a plan, then nika come up na hii idea ya mobile chef in which tunaweza prepare food stuff tukipelekea kwa houses za my friends or clients. So like that, and then we grew from that place.
At first, I wanted to start selling thrifted clothes, but the number of thrift shops on Instagram selling clothes is too much. So I knew that I loved fashion and I also like bags. So that's how I came out to start to thinking about doing business and let it be about bags. My source of capital was from my parents. I started saving money, small money from 500, and for thrifted things, it doesn't need a lot of money, from around 1,000 to 2,000 bob. So that's where I got my money.
So about mobile chef, the capital is roughly about 30 to 40,000. That is if you have some of the equipments and the skills. Yeah, and kama uko na a shop like a takeaway shop, you'll need like 350 so that you can get into the business cards, the flyers, yeah, things like those.
Starting a business during COVID-19, considering that my business is purely online, it has not been an hassle because I don't have to pay rent for anything, although the purchasing power goes down since people have lost their jobs. So they can't, and I also sell things that you need to use when you're going out. So the purchasing power goes down. But
COVID-19 has affected my business kwa sababu we normally deal with functions such as parties, meetings, and to these measures, government may restrict hakuna gathering. So sahi tuna deal tuna takeaways pekee, and takeaways you cannot make a package of around 50 people. Hawezi fanya kwa kama kitambo venye ilikuwa unaweza make package ya 50, unaweza make like a function ya wedding, sahi haziko.
As an entrepreneur, what I've learned during this COVID period is that you have to keep saving money. When you get money, you don't have to use all of it because the dry days, they always come and you have to remove money from your own savings to fund the business. Social media is more convenient than having a physical shop because of the obvious thing of paying rent, which is more expensive. I get to do it in my own house and I just use my own phone, take photos and then post them. There's also the use of ads, which is even easier because the ads are also very cheap, from 400 shillings using the Facebook ads, and the influencers, some of them they charge from 1,000 shillings to 2,000, which is also cheaper compared to marketing outside.
So kwa social media mi post vitu zangu Facebook kwa my page Martins Mtuva or @MartinsMtuva, Instagram @MartinsMtuva, Twitter @MartinsMtuva. So from there I normally get clients na pia natumia word of mouth strategy enye beshte anaambia beshte mwingine kunihusu.
Some of the challenges that I can say, first of all, since I source my things from Gikomba is not easy. It's chaotic and it's very exhausting. And also sometimes there is so much harassment in town, considering even my size, I'm so small. So yeah, it's a bit chaotic when the worst thing about the business is going for stock for me. That's the worst thing about it.
So challenges zenye nime encounter as a mobile chef ni unapata mtu anataka your services na atoi the correct amount. Sometimes unapata anataka like things that you can make but hana equipment za kutengeneza hiyo kitu na hataki take away, anataka kutengenezewa kwa nyumba. Some ni unapata like anakupigia na kwambia on Monday I want something like a cake, a birthday cake, then on Monday kifika umenunua your own stuff, I come through nayo, maybe anakosa kushow up, things like those.
And the reason why the process is a bit exhausting is because I have to go to different people. I don't have a specific person who sources for me things. It's about going to the market and looking for the things yourself, because when you have someone specific, it's a bit hard for them to know what you like. Yeah.
Okay, with the COVID-19 now, we have enhanced, we have the ceramic containers in which we don't gather around, we just use the Glovo or Uber Eats. So customer anaichukua from there with the measures. In the coming future, I'm thinking of opening restaurants countrywide in order to deploy, give the people, the youth some employment, because now the country is suffering from unemployment. Karibu kila mtu analia about employment. So niki create employment, tutakuwa na at least tutakuwa tuna tackle some crimes, tuna reduce crimes in our society. Lessons that I learn from this business is to learn when to say no and yes, and then persistence na consistency keep your business working, and then you learn from the feedback of the last time. Kama ilikuwa poa, isifanye reduce the hard work, na kama ilikuwa mbaya, how can you rectify it from that place to another level? Lesson nezapatia the young entrepreneurs ni you need to know when to say no. Usiseme kila time yes. Unapata like mtu anakubali kila kitu, at the end of the day ana end up kufanya karibu everything anakuwa like a slave on his own back. And lastly, it's YOLO, you only live once, just do everything to make it work.
Okay. Thank you, Tracy, for featuring my business on Fearless. I like the show. I watch it actually. I watch the show, and you can find my shop on Instagram at Street Closet Kenya.
This week on Fearless, we are supporting young entrepreneurs who are doing their very best to make sure that their businesses stay afloat during this COVID-19 pandemic. So as you watch this video, I would like to urge you to please support business owners that you know, because it is a very, very tough time for all of us. Remember to like, subscribe, and of course, turn on the notification bell so that you can keep up with all Fearless content. See you guys.